Making men manly again. 20 rules for the bachelor lifestyle, baby. Number 1, no marriage. Well, I mean, yeah, right? I mean, that goes without saying. You're not a bachelor if you're married, so right. Kind of a stupid rule. I mean, it's already kind of inherent, right? How to be celibate. Step 1, don't have sex. Never spend more than $40 on a date. I mean, just don't even go on a, I mean, I struggle to feed myself for $40 at this point, you know, with inflation and my, you know, the gargantuanness of me. The idea that I'm going to feed 2 people on less than $40 in 2024, I mean, that's madness. Like, what the hell could we even get? Like, we can go to Taco Bell, maybe? I don't know. Even then, it's maybe sketchy. Why not? If you're spending exorbitant amounts of money on it, I mean, over $40 at this point, I don't feel like is exorbitant, right? I mean, I can understand putting a cap on date spending, I guess, like, you know, don't spend over $100 on a date, something like that. But like 40, like that, your options are limited pretty much to fast and maybe some fast casual at that point, you know? Get the fuck out after 3 dates without sex. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, if you're just like doing like the bachelor lifestyle and stuff, and you're just out there trying to and slay as much pussy as possible, you know, yeah, I mean, if you've gone 3 dates and she ain't put out, I mean, you're not getting what you're looking for, right? You're just being financially exploited by that wily bitch at that point, so, you know, you can't. Makes sense. I mean, this is your lifestyle, right? I mean, why even give her 3? I mean, you know, if she don't put out on the first date, done on to the next one. I mean, at least job, right? I mean, I'm not talking about these being universal rules for every fucking human being or something, but I mean, if you're a bachelor who's out there looking to screw, then yeah, I mean, that rule makes sense. I would go even stricter with it. Hey, if you like this clip, you might like the full stream, which I do every Sunday, more or less, over on the Pessimist Productions Patreon, link down below. Thank you kindly. 4, no lunch dates. This sends a weird signal. Why? You could be friends or coworkers just mingling. It doesn't signal date. Well, spending less than $40 doesn't signal date either. Like, so what? Like, it doesn't matter all this, like, setting shit. Like, either there's, like, some fucking sexual charisma and you both want to have sex, or you don't. Like, with a $40 limit, like I said, you're pretty much limited to fast food and fast casual food. So you've already destroyed the date template with that, so why give a shit if it's lunch? You know what I mean? Like, if anything, you've just made it harder to, because, like, lunch is usually cheaper than dinner, so you've just officially made it harder to stick to the $40 limit, which was already unreasonable. And who cares? Like, this sending signals, like, setting and all this shit doesn't matter, okay? Like, if you want to fuck her and she want to fuck you, she'll fuck you on a pile of garbage, my man. She don't give a fuck. Well, she will give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's that. Especially if you're not going to woo her with some kind of, like, money shit. Like, I get this rule maybe if you're, like, going to be Don Juan and be super suave and pick her up in your Ferrari and take her to freaking Spago or some bullshit. But if you're taking her to some Taco Bell date and you're fucking, you know, Honda Elantra or whatever, like, she doesn't, you're not, I mean, you're already not sending that signal anyway, so who cares if it's lunch or dinner or what it is? Take her to breakfast, sure. If you get up early enough for that, I don't. Leave if she answers the phone during the date. I don't know. I mean, it kind of depends, like, what's the excuse? Like, if it's just like, then sure, I guess I could see it. But if it's like, oh, this is my dad and my mom's in the I better, you know, I wouldn't be like, Nope. If I'm not your top priority, if your sick father dying in the hospital is a bigger priority than my penis, then I'm gone. Like, that's dumb. Stupid rule. If she just answers a casual call from her friends, and even then, like, is she, like, talking, or she's like, hey, I'm out, I need to call you back later, you know? Like, why would that be a big... I don't know. To me, there's, like, a clear line here, and it's not just the very act of answering the phone. Never date single mothers. Nothing good comes of this. She'll be desperate for a provider. I mean, just make it clear what your intentions are. Like, it seems to me, based on this list, this is just a dude looking to get laid. This is not someone looking for a long-term relationship. And I think as long as that's being put out there and that you're upfront with that, then, you know, that kind of thing should take care of itself. Thursday through Saturday are off limits unless sex is guaranteed. What? You only get so much time off. These days are for hanging with your bros, your hobbies, and playing video games. Save these days for sure things. So the advice is take her on a $40 dinner date on a work day when you're already exhausted, and that's gonna get you some. This is silly. Don't answer your phone on the weekend. You want to appear busy. I mean, you don't have to tell me not to answer my phone. I already don't. It's not because of some Machiavellian scheme. It's just because I don't want to. Bail after 3 months, no serious relationships. These are dream killers. She will want you to settle down, to stop taking risks, to stop hanging with your friends so much, to buy a sensible car with room for baby seats. This isn't Iraq. Have an exit strategy. Yeah, like I said, maybe just be honest up front instead of, you know, all this, like, scheming and plotting and all this. Because, you know what? Honestly, I guarantee you the dude that wrote this, if there was a girl that was actually willing to date this dude for 3 solid months, he would be fucking wrapped around her finger, okay? There would be no hope left for him, okay? This is a rule he has never had to enforce. This is a fantasy. Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day and birthdays are off limits. These events mean family, and that means you're getting too deep. Don't. Like, once again, I severely doubt the writer of this list has ever had to worry about things getting too deep. This dude is standing in a puddle and worrying he's gonna drown, okay? Like, it's not a concern, my man. Don't play with her emotions. Only losers act like they want to marry the girl they just want to bang. Be honest. Just, here you go. And with that alone, I feel like this is a lot more ethical. Yeah, just put that out there. I just want to. This is just friends with benefits. Not even really friends. We're just the benefits. I have no interest in forming any sort of emotional bond with you. I just want a sexual partner. And, you know, by the way, if you want that, you had better be pretty goddamn desirable. Like, the sex you're offering had better be pretty goddamn good. Like, you better be top echelon fucking dick slinger at that point. If you're just like, I offer nothing but sex. Okay, well, then that better be some 10 out of 10 sex then. And I'm going to just go out and walk out on that limb there and say, like, nah, that limb, you know, that's probably not what's on offer here. Don't dip your pen in the company ink. This is meant to be short-term relationship, right? So what happened after the break? You still work together. Okay, so basically don't date someone from your work because I mean, this is actually good advice. Like, if you're just, like, going out there looking for casual hookups, yeah, don't hook up with someone from your job because then, you know, shit go awry. A lot of drama at the job all of a sudden. You might have to get a different job. She might have to get a different job. Problems. So this one actually does have some wisdom to it. Use a condom every time. Wise. I mean, that's just, you know, yeah, that's basic hygiene shit right there. Especially if you're having this lifestyle. Your income reflects level of girl. This means if you make 6 gigs, you don't get dirty with trailer trash. I mean, dude, just fuck any girl you want to fuck, okay? If that trailer trash has got a banging ass, then fucking take that to Pound Town as far as I'm concerned. Go ahead. Like, who cares? You're already not splashing out on the girl anyway. I mean, like, you already have set this crazy $40 limit for dates, so, like, what does your income even matter at that point in terms of dating? It doesn't. No voicemail. You ever see swingers? Nope. Don't leave voicemails. Most girls don't check them nowadays, blah, 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 blah. I agree with don't leaving voicemails, but don't do it for anybody. Don't leave anybody a stupid fucking voicemail. Because no one wants to go check their voicemail. Honestly, most of the time when I check my voicemail, it's full of shit that I should have fucking responded to months ago. Send a goddamn text like a person who lives in 2024, okay? Never call twice in a week. Whatever. Like, once again, this is not a concern for this guy. Don't double text. If you don't respond to one text, what makes you think a second text will help? I kind of agree with this. I would say, like, sending a couple texts is fine, but, like, if you send a text, you send another text, you send another text, and it's like, there's no response coming, then, yeah, you know, I mean, like, at that point, she's seeing the fucking text. She's making a decision not to respond. Either she's busy or she's not interested, so move on with your damn life. Actually, good wisdom in that one. Never ask a woman what they want. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a good point. That one applies even to, you know, established relationships. Like, you know, I've been married for, I don't know, 5 years, something like that. Been together for damn near 10 years at this point. And I mean, I still make the mistake of asking Chelsea sometimes, like, what do you want, baby? You know, and it's like, I don't know. So don't fucking bother. It is a waste of time. That is legit. I don't know. Maybe there are some women out there that are decisive, you know, go-getters, whatever. Maybe you're, you know, have the experience may vary, but from what I've seen, from what I have observed, from my anecdotal experience, yes, that is a waste of time. If you want to know what your woman wants, just do what you want and then see if she's got a problem with it, you know, because that's when her desires will actually manifest, right? I got a problem with what you did. Well, what do you want me to do? I don't know, but I got a problem with what you did, so don't do that. By process of elimination, not that thing. It's like, oh, shit, okay. I'll try something else. Never sacrifice your true desires. Who the hell knows what their true desires are? Does anyone really know this shit? Is there anyone out there that really, in their heart of hearts, knows what they really want out of this world? Because I don't. Maybe some of you do. I don't know. That's it. I thought there was 30 of these, but I guess no, there's just 20. I was confused because it's January 30 in the same size font. So that's it. You know, honestly, overall, not terrible rules, I guess. Some of them are pretty stupid, and I very severely doubt the person who wrote this list is living this lifestyle or needs this advice. In fact, and I would say, like, unless you are some sort of hypothetical alpha male, like, high income, extraordinarily perfect body, gigantic dick, and you like a goddamn, you know, rabbit or a fucking machine or something. Like, unless you're that guy, unless you are the 0.0001% of the population that's that guy, this list is probably pretty useless to you. And if you are that guy, you already know all this shit instinctually and know much, much more. So, pretty much a useless fucking list. Has no bearing on anyone's reality except for the reality of an extraordinary minority of a minority of a minority of a minority. But hey, you know, I've seen way worse. Like, at least I can say at the end of the day that it is, like, reasonably ethical because it says to be upfront about, you know, what you want out of these relationships and stuff. And there doesn't seem to be an extraordinary amount of deceit involved like there is with a lot of these, like, pickup artist community kind of guys. So I would say, honestly, for this kind of list, somewhat based,